Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. My name's Abby and today I'm going to be making a pumpkin muffin recipe. Now this is a recipe I found on TikTok from Nutritional Sarah. I will put her TikTok page right here. She makes such great recipes and I absolutely love her page. She's one of my favorites. Now she actually made pumpkin bread, but I don't really have a bread pan, so I thought I would make pumpkin muffins. And yeah, so that's what we're gonna do. The recipe also does not call for chocolate chips, but I thought I would make them chocolate chip muffins because we all know I like chocolate chips. So I'm going to measure out all the ingredients and then we will start getting everything mixed together. Alrighty, so I pre-measured a couple of things here. In this bowl, I have 3.5 cups of this self-rising flour. That's a full bag, but I had littler bags that I needed to use up first. So there's that. The next thing we're gonna add is 2 cups of sugar, just regular granulated sugar. I keep my sugar in this Mickey canister. So I didn't measure this out yet. So let's get 2 cups. Get 1, 2. Wonder how many this is gonna make. She said it makes 3 to 4 bread loaves, but we'll see how many muffins it actually makes. All right, next comes the seasonings. So we have nutmeg and cinnamon. This is the cinnamon and this is the nutmeg. There's 3 teaspoons of each. I'm gonna dump that in there. Yep. And what's next? So that's all the dry ingredients. So it says to sift the dry ingredients, but I'm just gonna get my whisk. Is whisking the same as sifting? I don't know, but anytime it says to sift, I whisk it. All right, I feel like that's enough. So we're gonna set this aside and we're gonna mix all of the wet ingredients into this bowl. First, I'm gonna do the eggs. We need 4 eggs. 1. 2, 3, 4. And then we need water. We need 2/3 cup of water, so I have that measured out. Pour that in, and we need 1 cup of olive oil. So 1 whole cup of olive oil. Pour that in there. That seems like a lot of oil, but we're gonna go with it. Here we go. Get my rubber spatula out so I make sure I get all the oil in there. And then the last thing is the pumpkin. So it calls for 2 cups of pumpkin puree. And in this can, it says it has 3.5 servings. Sorry, it says that it's 3.5 servings per container, and each serving size is 1/2 cup. So that's about like 1 3/4 cup. So I'm gonna do like all of 1 can and then just a little bit of the second can. I'm not measuring this in a measuring cup. I'm just gonna eyeball it. Okay, and then I'm just gonna do a little bit more in here. Looks good enough. Anybody know what I should do with this extra pumpkin? Let me know. I'm gonna cover it up. It probably keeps for a little bit, right? Give me a good recipe that I could use a little bit of pumpkin. All right, now we're gonna mix it. Okay, I feel like that's good enough. So I'm gonna add the wet ingredients to my dry ingredients. And then I will just mix all that up as well, and I will show you in 1 second. Okay, there's what it looks like now, and this is where I'm gonna add in the chocolate chips. I'm probably just gonna dump the rest of these in there. I'm not measuring it, so I don't know how much is going in. And I did look back at her TikTok. She did do chocolate chips in her TikTok video, but I'm looking at her recipe from Instagram, and she did not list them there. So that's why in the beginning I said she didn't use chocolate chips, but guess what? She did. And these are milk chocolate chips, if anybody was wondering. All right, I mixed those in there, and now I'm going to put them and the muffin tins. I'm gonna clean up the counter for a minute first though, so I'll be back in a second. Alrighty, let's start filling our muffin tins. First, I'm gonna spray them real good because I'm not putting liners. I'm just gonna hope I can spray them and they'll come out okay. Alright. Now I have a 1/4 cup measuring cup that I'm gonna use to scoop them into the holes, and I feel like that's good enough. I guess we'll find out. If it's too much, they'll overflow and we'll have a mess, but I think this will be good. They said, I googled it and it said to fill muffin tins about 3/4 of the way full, so that's what I'm gonna do. Some of these look all the way full, so I'm gonna kind of lighten up on these other ones, but I'll be back in a second once they're full. Alrighty, so here we are. I got 2½ dozen to fit in these muffin tins. Luckily I had a third. I wasn't sure if I did, but I did. So I'm gonna stick these in the oven. The oven is preheated to 350 degrees, and I had to do a little Googling as well to figure out the timing of bread versus muffins. And according to an article on Google, the bread would cook for 60 minutes is what the recipe will show from Nutritional Sarah, but these will only cook for 30 minutes. So I'm gonna put them in for 30 and I will check them periodically and we'll see how long it actually took. So I'll be back in a little bit. Ready, friends, here they are. Some of them like came out pretty big, some of them came out pretty small, but they smell good and I'm excited to try one. Now I took them out after about 28 minutes. So that's how my oven cooked them, for about 28 minutes, but let's try one of these babies. Okay, here we go. I just broke it in half. Here's what it looks like. Look at those chocolate chips. Those are good. And maybe I'm gonna use a tad less nutmeg next time. Like, you can really taste the nutmeg. But they're still really good. And I definitely think the chocolate chips add a little kick. So thank you to Nutritional Sarah for sharing that recipe. It is really good. This is the first recipe of hers I've actually tried. She has so many good ones, so definitely go find her on TikTok or Instagram. I cannot wait to try another one, but here they are. Chocolate chip, pumpkin, muffins. Like I said, she made bread, but I decided to do muffins. But that's all I have for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed this. I feel like it's been a while since I've just done like a straight up recipe video. These never seem to do very well, but I don't know, hopefully you guys enjoy it. And if you did, please give me a thumbs up and leave me a comment down below. And don't forget to press that subscribe button if you haven't already. It's on this side. And come find me on Instagram and TikTok. I post videos on here every Wednesday and Saturday, so I'll see you guys next time. Bye.